expedited their investigation. The cause of death is blunt trauma to the head, along with smoke inhalation. So right now, our deputies and detectives are working on all leads right now, interviewing people that were there at the scene, and doing a good follow-up investigation. So with that, I'll take any questions that anybody might have.
What is the name of the deceased?
So the name of the deceased is Antoine Lamar Daniels, 51 years old, out of Fort Pierce.
Any idea what he was doing in the hours prior to this occurring, or if there's anybody at his apartment that he may have had a conflict with? Or
So we're looking at all those leads right now, trying to get as much information as we can. We do believe he might have had contact with the suspect prior to. Obviously, there was some sort of altercation at the residence that resulted in him, being killed. So we're working that right now. We got a lot of detectives in our Special Investigations Division, detectives and our detectives from Criminal Investigation, working all that right now.
Sheriff, is it believed that whoever killed him also started the fire?
We believe that to be the case, yes.
Any suspects currently?
We have some leads right now in terms of, just kind of nicknames that people go by. So we're running that down now, talking to a lot of different sources of information. But we're working that actively as of this morning.
Did the victim's family have anything to say when they found out this news and the nature of his death?
To my knowledge, I do not know that firsthand. Sorry.
The cause of the fire, gasoline, something else, has that been determined?
To my knowledge, that has not been determined yet. The fire marshal is going to be working that, and they're investigators, so we'll have all that information once we know more.
Wasn't there an earlier homicide in the same exact spot, like several years ago?
I believe back in 2020. I wasn't here for that, obviously, but I believe that to be the case from what I learned this morning.
Any idea what a motive could be for the individual?
Not right now. We're just going to have to do, just focusing on the basics right now. Obviously, good crime scene, good follow-up interviews, looking for any type of videos. Obviously, if anybody has any type of information that could be helpful for us, please contact us. We're just doing the basics right now, and it's all hands on deck. Everybody's out there, like I said, beating the bushes, making sure not leaving any stone unturned, and I'm very confident in the start to this case right now.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Sheriff, can you speak to the difficulties of a scene like this when typically you get on scene, you're looking for evidence. When there's a fire, does that just create another hurdle for investigators?
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's a lot of things you have to go through. Obviously, we went there thinking it was just a fire call. We learned more right away once we got on scene based on witnesses stating that they saw a suspect, flee the scene and make a couple statements that were suspicious. Well, once they went inside the residence and found a body, and the initial investigation, like I said, it looked like possibly a gunshot wound. Obviously, that just took it to a whole another level. So it's very difficult. Then you're waiting on search warrants and different things like that because you have to follow protocols. Because we want to have a successful prosecution if and when we do make an arrest. So there's a lot of things that go into it, and it's not like TV where you solve these things in 2 hours on a TV show. It just takes a long time. I know it's very frustrating sometimes for the families, and believe me, we're in a day and age where we want everything right now, very fast. But we have to do it the right way, and I'm pretty sure we're doing that.
Do you know if the gentleman that lived there lived alone?
I do not know.
One of the family members told us that they were on a Facebook Live with this gentleman just before it happened. Does that jive with what you have?
I don't know if it was Facebook Live, but we do believe he had some sort of communication with a person of interest that we're trying to identify. So, we did receive, information like that as well before. So again, that's all good information. And I believe that was from the sister you said earlier. Yeah.
This might be an obvious question, but is this being investigated as a targeted incident?
We believe it to be an isolated. It's not just some random person that was, targeted in this case. I think it was somebody that he knew. There was some sort of altercation that led to this, but we're looking into that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys very much. Also, before you guys leave, we'll make sure you have photographs of the victim.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.